Hi Sarah, so just a quick video to talk through the scoring on your survey. So if we click into Tools, or if you're in the old platform, Advanced Options, and go down to Scoring, what we're going to do is we're going to create some scoring categories, and I give you pretty much two different options for kind of right and wrong. So in here we see all of our questions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new scoring category for each question so we can assess each individually, and this will help us find which one's answered correct more than the other. So there's no like direct comparison between them all. It would just be one page of a report for each scoring category, but then you could just have a look across them all and easily compare. Or you could break out based on these scoring categories. So if I was to click on Manage Categories, I have, I believe, 5 questions. So I'm just going to create 5 categories. So I'm going to call this Q5, Q4, Q3, Q2, and Q1. And then I'm just going to click Save for this. So now I'm going to start off with Q1, and all my answer choices here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the one that is correct. So for example, this one, 3 is correct, so I'm going to click on that, and people who answer that will get a score of 1. So every time someone does get this right, the counter will go up for this scoring category, Q1, by 1. So when we look at the score at the end, we can basically see how many people chose question 3, so we can see how many times this was chosen as the correct answer. So then I'd go to my second category, and then I would score question 2. So for example, 2 is the correct answer, and I'm just going to score the others just randomly. So that's 5, and then Q4 as well. And Q5. So it looks like I pressed it for both Q4 and Q5. Okay, cool. So now we have one answer selected as the correct answer for all of these. Now, this, like I say, will give you a page in your reports or in your exported data column that says if the answer if it was answered correctly or not. Now, when it comes to the reports, basically you just be looking at the sum, and whichever question or whichever scoring category has the highest number, basically then that's the one that has been answered correctly the most times, and whichever one has the lowest score, that's the one that was answered incorrectly the most times. I can do it that way. The other option then is if you do want complete different scoring categories for correct and incorrect, you could go ahead and make a new more scoring category. So you could do Q1 correct, Q1 incorrect. So if pretend for a second this is Q1 incorrect now, I'm just going to remove the scoring right here. What I could then do is I could score both of these as number 1, and again, whichever scoring category, incorrect scoring category, has the highest score will be the one that's marked incorrectly most, and vice versa. But like I say, it's pretty much doing the exact same thing, just having the one scoring category for each. You can of course mark these as minuses, so we could do a -1 score, but in this case it's not really making much of a difference. I really think it's just better to have a look at which question got the highest score, and that's the one that was answered correctly the most, and if whatever has the lowest score, that's the one that was answered incorrectly the most. So I hope this answers your question, or at least provides you with an option on how to set this up, but if you do have any other questions, please just let me know.